one of the things we realized early on is that this entire film is going to be just talking heads. There were, we weren't going to use, obviously, there was no footage of this. We could have reached into the archive and tried to illustrate some of the context, but we realized that this was just going to be very, very personal. And if we did try to approximate the story or visualize the story, it would not be as authentic and real. And that would put our own spin on things. And we didn't want to do that, even though we knew it was a challenge that people would just be listening and watching people talk for 60 plus minutes. What was the final length? 72 or
63.
63 minutes. So we knew it was a challenge that people were going to have to, the only thing they could see are people talking for 63 minutes. We did come up with some techniques to break it up with text to add context, but and music breaks just to give the audience a chance to breathe and to
Sure.
pace it out.
We couldn't figure out um, like how to deal with order. And we finally decided on a semi-chronological order before the war, hostilities build, because before the war is a different year in Hungary than it was in Germany or Poland. So, but still, what's happening is still the same. There's no war, so they're telling you what it was like when they were happy, and then as things start to change, and I think more importantly, even what it was like at liberation and what it was like 45 years after liberation, that it hadn't left them.
Yeah, well, I remember having a very clear discussion that we needed to find every bit of life before this happened, and really treat that as gold, because that was portraying what they had and the specialness of their lives at the time and their culture, and that what they lost. And it really helped the emotional arc, starting high, then dipping down, and then some resolution or not. But we really made an effort to find, and it was not necessarily that easy to find, more positive moments in their testimony. But you managed to pull out some real key little bits that we used to portray their lives before.